I hit the button too fast and I forgot to hit to add YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, uh, I had to go back for a second. And hello, Garden Fairy. How are you, sweetie? I am just, this is totally impromptu. I was trying to get a nice view of the lake. You see Dave back there? He and Ruby they're laying out. And I wish that I would have caught it earlier because I would have snuck around. And he put the hammock up between two trees. And he's like, there's a screen on there for the bugs, and you can go hang out there tomorrow. And Dave has been the hunter of all of the flies. And now we've pretty much managed most of the flies. And now the ladybugs have infiltrated. So, you know. Hello, Carol. I'm so glad you're here. If you are joining from YouTube and I say something that you're like, I don't see that, or that looks different, it is because it does look different if you are on YouTube than if you are on the Makers Market. So if you go to district.net/Makers Market, and if you haven't joined, just join real quick and then you can catch that there. But I don't think there's any reason that you need to be in another spot if you don't want to be. I am surrounded by things today. And hey, TLC. So I have a bunch of things for both the Makers Market, that for those of you who are on the Makers Market who will be interested. I also have a lot of things that I picked up. I didn't really need to pick up anything more for the boutique for Restoration Harmony Home. So if you're not a member over there, I do a lot of this, that, and a chats, and I hop on. I do some unboxings. I do some things live from wherever I'm at. And Dave, hi, Mary. Arkansas, how is the weather in Arkansas? It's beautiful here in Iowa. We're on the eastern side of Iowa, right on the border of Illinois on the Mississippi. And it's fabulous. It's, I think, supposed to be 81 today, but there's a really pretty breeze and it's just gorgeous. So pretty exciting. But back to the story. So Dave is here until January, and he is, if you don't know, he is a dentist, and he has, um, one of our dreams was to be able to travel. Thus, the reason I'm called the traveling crafter, and one of our goals was to find a way that we could travel and still work and be on the road. And that's easy for me because I can hunt for treasures, I can do my live sales, I can do all of my um, administrative work virtually. Hi, Carrie Williams from Walnut, Iowa. Walnut is one of my favorite places to stop to look for treasures. Next time, Carrie, we'll have to get together and have coffee. Let's do that. Let's see. And so, about a year ago, no, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it was this year. We sold our dental practice that was in downtown Omaha, and Dave is now a locum, which is basically the same as, it's called the locum tenens, and it's a traveling doctor. So he fills in if somebody is, if there's a company that needs a new doc or is waiting to place a doc, then he will go in and fill in, go in and help with transitions and that kind of thing. And it's a really fun gig, but we're here for quite a while. And so we're trying to like take where we're at. It's called the Quad Cities. There's 4 cities that make that area up. And part of them are in Illinois, part of them are in Iowa. And so this weekend we went east and north and watched looked at the trees. We went and stopped at a couple places that were recommended for food. Stopped at a couple shops, some antique stores. It's just very quaint around here. Um, and on the way home, he said, "Oh," he turned, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, there was an estate sale." I didn't even see it. I'm like, "You get Husband of the Year award." But anyway, it had already closed for the day. Oh, that's so awesome, Carrie. Do you have a shop in Walnuts? I would love to come and see it. And maybe I already have. I don't know. Um, so I said, well, let me look up and see if there's any auctions or estate sales. Because I said this time of year in Iowa is the perfect time to go to live auctions, farm auctions, things like that. It's just so pretty and so nice. Not too hot, not too cold. And there were two within about a 20-minute drive from here and within about 5 blocks from each other in this little town called Durant, Iowa. So I said, okay, we are getting up at 9, or we're not, we're getting up. We're going to be there at 9 when they open. We'll do our stuff. We need to get some groceries. There's a little grocery store, which probably cost as much to get my groceries there than it did as it did to do our estate sales today, but you got to shop local. And we can do that. And then we can come home and watch football and do whatever. So that's what we've been doing all day. And I bought a lot of things I wasn't expecting to buy. And so I was cleaning things up and I thought, yes, I have been there. One of the very best, Carrie Williams. And hopefully you probably have some knowledge on some of these things that I bought because for the makers market, I pretty much know what I'm buying, right? I know my ephemera. I know antique books. I know vintage books. I have a lot of tchotchkes and, hard goods that are vintage that I like. But I did pick up some things that I probably wouldn't have normally picked up. But still things, I always pick things up. Actually, Carrie, I'll interrupt. Sorry. I did a video some time ago and I featured a bunch of the shops in Walnut because I would travel back and forth between Omaha and here and always stop there because it was a good excuse. I needed to move myself, get my legs moving. Um, so I always, when I shop and think, if no one is interested in this and I have to have it in my possession, what can I do with it? And so I do buy things that are at least intriguing to me. So what we ended up doing, there were two estate sales. One was a smaller one. And all of them were day 3. So we got to both of them. They were 50% off, which was fabulous. What I could gather from both of them, hello, little ladybug, there was probably some amazing things there on day 1. But we got great deals. We had a good time. So I'm just going to show you some things. Like I said, I am surrounded. I've got very breakable things up here, and I've got paper over here, and I've got places to put things after I show you. So I'll just go through the tchotchkes, as I call them, first really quick. So I got a couple of art mark pieces. This is a planter, and this is, they go together. Well, I don't know if they go together, but they are. For some reason, I have a thing about, this is called, this is the spaghetti trim, and it's like you can feel it, but I just love it. And so it's a really pretty pink. She's got hashtags on her. Look at that. And then this one. So I picked those two up. How I'm going to do this, I don't know. This just reminded me, it's just Raggedy Ann, and she's a little planter, and probably this is from around when I was born. I just think she's cute, and I have some of my followers who love Raggedy Ann, so I had to pick it up. Slang, ATLW. Hello, Slang. I'm Slang at Life, I think that says. Yeah, isn't that cute? And then I did pick, okay, I can't remember if this is, I'm going to do it with 2 hands. Okay, that's the bottom. This is the top. Again, I can display with this. I can do a cute ensemble. Oh, that looks pretty behind the lake. But it probably wouldn't be something. It's a little compote candy dish, and I just thought it was really sweet. I like to do little vignettes, and one of the things on Restoration Harmony Home that I hope to do is take some photos of those and see how you can actually style things. But yeah, I bought a lot of glassware. A lot of these. This is left, and look at the. You can see everything on the bottom. It's still there, which is cute. These are the little. I got the bloomer girls, and I got 2 of those. And the one gentleman was he and his sister had been clearing out their mom and dad's estate, and their mom and dad are still living, but they went to assisted living, and so they were clearing it out. And he was just the nicest guy. I don't know. I couldn't help but get these little Siamese kitties. I just thought they were cute. And this is kind of the stuff that I like. I don't know. I got another kitty. Speaking of kitties, these little kitties. I can't remember. I did look some of these up because I was like, well, I should probably know what these are. But not something I would normally again purchase. But I just thought it was cute. And a lot of times, things depending on what it is. There's some of these I wouldn't do that with, but this one I love, and she is also left in, I believe. And I wrote all this stuff down so I could show you, but I thought, well, you might not be interested, but she's a planter too. I am a sucker for planters. I love them very, very much. I'm saving my best. I did my favorite. I mean, these little girls. You got the little bling bling on it. You can't see where I'm trying to be very careful because the last thing on these are salt and pepper shakers. Cute. And they have only one has their original stopper. And then I did get a piece of Amberina Fenton with the gold rim. And I realized when I was shopping, well, I didn't realize when I was shopping. I realized when I got home that I was like, what happened to my little black light? I usually keep it in my little crossbody thing. I don't know where it's at. So I don't know if anything glows, because usually that's a question that I get. I'm putting that all back very neatly. All these this little pink family, they look so cute together. It's like the big sisters. Ooh, the little sisters. Hey, Lori. You joined at the perfect time. I got some Westmoreland, a couple. I'm just gonna keep those little girls here. Westmoreland, it's a milk glass. And then my favorite is this one. Again, this is a piece of Lefton from 1957. Look at that. It's purple. And I haven't cleaned any of these. I mean, I dusted a few things off, but that was about it. So, yeah. Oh, I keep hitting you. I just want to get these out of the way so I don't break anything. I know it sounds very fragile over here. Oh, this is interesting. And I don't know. I think this is so cool. Now, first of all, I think this would be awesome in a display for like 4th of July. But it is garden dust. And this is actually from Standard Oil Company, as you know. And it is the thing, it's in here. Like it's not empty. The whole tube is in there. We will make sure we don't get this too close to our face because it's fragilite. Yeah, they're all pink. 4 of them are pink, and then that purple little cutie patootie. Now, here's something I know absolutely zilch, zero, nothing about, but I bought them all anyway. In one estate sale, the big estate sale, and we really went to that one for Dave because they had tons of tools, lots of old stuff. So here's a couple of things that just happen to be in there. Just a little brass candlestick holder, and I think this is cute. It's only from 2007, but it's a belt buckle. I'm going to try to see if I can find something cute and awesome to wear that with. I'm just saying. But in the big estate sale where all the tools were, I didn't find as much for me anyway, like not a lot of paper, not a lot of things. But they did have in her bathroom, she had, hey Janet, hey Craft Hoarder. She had a collection on very displayed very beautifully of I'm thinking if I do this, it might, yeah, but that needs to be cleaned off. Collection of mirrors. And so there were some that were celluloid, there were some that are Bakelite. And so I just picked them all up. Oh no, I didn't pick them all up. I left several. I think this is Bakelite. Oh, see there. That's what I need to do. There you go. Here's the itty bitty one. So you can kind of see the difference in sizes. So in my bathroom, in my water closet, I have a collection of mirrors, but they're mostly, get off of there, little ladybug. They're mostly like the free frame mirrors or the ones that are etched. So I thought, well, she made these look amazing. And I know you guys are all like, this has nothing to do with paper, but I need to show you this. I was going to do two. I was going to hop on to Restoration Harmony Home and do another video there. And I thought, no, I'll just do it here. This one, this Art Nouveau one, I think is gorgeous. Carrie, don't be confused. You know what? I will help you. You're an Iowa friend in as well as being on here, so you're just really you would have so much fun. It's so easy. It's not hard. I can help you. And this is a great place for you. This tray is really cute. I thought maybe Demi would use it. It's kind of a peachy pink, and then it's orange on the back, but you know how I like that. Oh, I bet so. So, like I said, I know nothing about mirrors. I'm going to have to do some research, but they were too pretty to leave behind. So I did pick them up. Here's the thing, Carrie. This is how I work. My background is in leadership development, in sales and marketing. And my passion is for helping small businesses, helping others like me, and building a collective where we all help each other, where we lean in, we lean on, we support each other, we promote each other. And you're in the right place. So, all you do, apply to be a seller. Some of your things probably would be better on in the boutique because it's things like I'm showing right now. Other things that you have, I know, are paper and ephemera related. We're going to, in the next few weeks, we're going to do a little golden book sale. I'm doing a Whitman sale. So if a book sale. So if you have a bunch of books and you want to join and want one-on-one help, you can sell with me if it makes you happy for the first time, just to get your feet wet. But definitely reach from the bottom of my heart. I promise. And the friends here have been around for a while will tell you that I very much believe in supporting others, whether you have a business or not. This is a community and a place that is safe, and it's a feel-good place, and that's what we need, right? I did get two of these. These are called handkerchief wall pockets. and they're just perfect. They're so cute. I would totally put these in my spare bedroom, but I probably am running out of room. Now, I don't know if Carol is still here. What it something touched me that was wet. So I did make a mistake. I made a mistake, ladies and gents. All right, so I bought this bag of like the play school little people, the stuff, right? And I was like, oh, I see a few things in there I think would be okay. Crap. Oh my goodness, Peg. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. I know, and you're going to be mad at me, Carol, because they had a Sesame Street. I don't know if it was their playground or if it wasn't, because we had the building and I left it because it looked like there were pieces missing. Well, then I get home. So I'm telling you this because look twice, right? I mean, we've all learned our lessons. All of the pieces that I think we're missing are right here. Yeah. So, Cookie Monster. Oscar, he's stuck right inside the. Remember when we used to have these and you used to get in and you used to go around and you'd run? We had one of those at the park across from my grandma's house that was a big and tail stick. And there was a little squeak in there, and look, his little ears ruined. But I will be doing something cute with this. This will not be thrown away. So this little Lambie is going to be an assemblage somewhere, and maybe he'll have a little butterfly and a little flower on his ear. I don't know, but he's not getting thrown away. So, again, this is something I know nothing about, but I know my friend Carol does, and I know she loves it, so that's why I bought it. So sorry, Carol, I probably screwed up. Let's see what. Oh, here's a. Do you know what this is? And no, it's not a shot glass. Those would be big shots. It's big. I mean, here's my head. So on the second sale that I went to where this dust, the garden dust thing came from, this also came. There's lots of garages. Like, I think there were 4 garages, like 2 big garages and then like the little kind of sheds full. K-Dubs. I knew Karen Williams would know. It's a copper candle mold. Now, I think this would be amazing to put a huge candle on top of it for display. But you may know that when I had the venue and we had the mercantile, I used to make a lot of candles for the shop. And I do have wax. I kind of want to try it. I love this. But I did not know what it was when I first looked at it. I was like, that's just interesting. And I think it would be a cute display piece. And an 80-year-old man was like, hey, candle mold. And then another guy came up and said, that's a candle mold. And you know what? You need to make some candles and I'll be the first one to buy one from you. But I want one half price. I said, deal. It's yours. People were so nice. People in Iowa are so nice. I have random craft items I would love to sell. I'm horrible at taking pictures. Yeah, then it's so easy. And here's I should tell all of you, this is really important for those of you who want to sell. And whether you sell, if you're going to sell in the maker's market or whether you want to sell on Restoration Harmony Home. On Restoration Harmony Home, it could be new decor that people could style with. It could be antiques or vintage. Doesn't matter. Anything that you would style your home with. And the way that I set it up is it's any room in your house, from your family room to your billiards room to your bathroom to your closet. So, and age does not matter as long as it's something that's stylish and could go in your home. Awesome. We have purses on there. People decorate with purses all the time. They also go in your closet. So, I did that on purpose because I feel like, I want everybody to feel like they have 2 places to post. And that came from me having a lot of things. My mom is, she's doing her purge. So, she's giving me a lot of things. to do with what I wish. And, I have a lot of things from that I've collected over the years that don't have a purpose in my house anymore. So yeah, it's all good. Um, but my point is that regardless, and I will post this on both of the boutique and makers market again, um, on the community page as well as in the seller chat. As soon as you are approved, and I approve very fast, and I try to make sure that every single person that joins, that I reach out and give a special, welcome to the makers market, introduce myself. um, I approve you very, very fast, and you can go on through onboarding. Carol, who is Crinkled Path, who is on here, she and I do a new onboarding session for brand new people. We walk through things. If you have no idea how to work the makers market or the boutique, they work the very same way. We walk you through everything. But one exciting thing that we are doing, Sienna, who is my go-to, she is part of the team from district that we meet with every week, that manages everything. We have problems. They're the engineers, all of those folks. She does a live onboarding session. It's just a half an hour, and it's because going live is really easy. But some of you have said you would like to do a refresh. You would like to spend a little more time, maybe ask Carol and I questions. So this coming Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are going to focus on doing live sales. So instead of going through, brand new onboarding, we just did that a couple weeks ago. We have our team meeting on the 3rd. Well, we had our team meeting last week, and then next week we will do live onboarding. So definitely, if you are even considering it, and it's okay if you apply to sell on either of the platforms, on either Restoration Harmony Home or the Makers Market, just do it. If you don't list anything for a while, don't worry about it. Just keep learning until you're comfortable, and know that I will hold your hand through it. I promise you. And so will Carol, and so will many of the other makers that are already selling on those platforms. So, oh, we totally, and I follow Karen, and she has great sales. So I would love for her and I to get together. And speaking of that, Karen, here's something really rando that I couldn't leave behind. Look at this. Okay, this was in this dude's garage. Now here's the problem. I don't have any more of these film containers, but I'm going to upcycle this. And my mom might have one. So, Mom, if you're watching, let me know. But somehow between getting this item and home, I lost a lid. But you turn this, and then I know it's not gonna work when I'm doing it. It's like a carousel, right? I think this would be so cool to upcycle, because it's a little rough. I mean, this was in this dude's garage, and it held these little tiny nails. I kept one set of them because I think I'm going to do something for my dad's journal. But look at those itty bitty nails. And then this was from another pack. They were linoleum nails. But I'm going to use that, I think, in his journal. It's not really a journal. It's a memory book. But I think I'm going to upcycle this and upcycle all the canisters. You do have film canisters? I just need one. K-cups, that's a great idea. But like I said, it's kind of rough as it is, because otherwise I think I would just leave it because it's kind of cute how it is. But I'm going to probably paint it and then make the canisters pretty, and imagine what you can do with it. I don't think I'm going to keep it. I think I'll probably sell it once it's done. I mean, not that I wouldn't want to keep it, but I'm running out of space. So let me see. Is that everything? Oh, one other thing I did get that I didn't, well, two other things that I didn't show Lori. I did pick up the Westmoreland piece. And like I said, I picked up a lot of hard goods that I normally wouldn't have picked up. But I got I think this is the English hobnail. And then I don't know that this necessarily goes with it, but it was together like that. But look at the back of this one. Oh, what happened? Oh, yes. I try to do, except for one thing that I had on there, which it doesn't matter. It was a, so, but I try to do a worldwide shipping on everything, and Canadian shipping. So if you are trying to get something and you can't, yeah, just chat with the seller and ask him to turn it on. And then I saw her. I don't know. Listen to this. I kind of think composite, but she feels a little bit plastic, hard plastic, and a little bit not quite paper mache-ish. And she cute. I couldn't leave her behind either. So what I thought would be great is I have a few more days. I'm here until I think I'm leaving. I think I'm going to actually leave before my live sale Thursday. So I'll leave Thursday morning and go back home because I've got to go out of town this weekend. So I think I'll just get these all cleaned up and I'll list all of them. And now I have something to do over here. So yeah, she's like a little Cupie-ish. I'm going to call her a Cupie, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it, Karen. There was also one other doll that I almost picked up for you or for baby girl, but I didn't know anything about it and I should have texted you, but yeah, she has nothing on her and it almost looks like kind of hand painted-ish. Let me look up her skirt. No. She's as naked as a jaybird under there. I think that's all of the hard good stuff that I got. Yes. But the one place that we went with, the one with the Cupid doll, she was a doll collector, so she had tons of dolls. But I think most of them were probably out. What was I doing? Okay, let's get into the ephemera and paper goods. Do I need this? No, but one of you out here needs this. And this is newer. This is from 1998, original from 1950, but it's brand new. I mean, it hasn't even been cracked. So somebody needs to make a binder with me. You know how I feel about binder journals. And then let's look in this little bag of tricks. So some of this stuff was from yesterday's trip. And I'll just show you a few things that I got. Oh, you want to see this? I'm sure the dude he sold them. He was selling them. So I'm sure he doesn't think it's totally crazy. But I was like, I got to have these. I'm not going to keep them all. I'm going to sell some of them. But okay, so there was this. Because you guys all know how I love my hotel ephemera, right? This was stationery. Very cute. I didn't find any pickle casters, Karen. You know, if I did, I would have just bought it. I would have been like, I don't know if she's going to want this or not, but look at this. There's a whole, all of my friends might get one of these as a package topper. I'm like, I'm not leaving those behind. These need to come home with me. So yeah, your personal hygiene pocket. I'm going to put these inside of the stationery pocket. But they're really thin. I mean, almost like glassine. They're kind of fun. Hey, I got a couple things. How long have I been going? Oh, not very long. Look at those. These I can actually scan. So that was fun. And I'm looking in here. Oh, I did get some more milk pogs to add. So thank goodness that I haven't done my scans of all my milk tops for my digitals. And by the way, here and you're watching, you can put your digital products on the Makers Market and on the Restoration Harmony Home. I did buy myself, and I did get the big book. I did get myself a little Rand McNally. By the way, I'm going to show you things. Most of these things I'm keeping, but I have an entire. Maybe I should do that tomorrow. I got vintage wallpaper, but I'm bringing that all to live sales because I'm selling all that. I kept one of these for myself. These make great closures on journals, but I'm selling the other one. Found some lemons from a lemon journal. And they're not old. This was from, what town were we in? I can't remember what town we were in, but it was a new thrift shop. I got that one as well. I did also I got a whole bunch of books that are coming to the sale, and a lot more Whitman's and a lot more Rand McNally books. So we got to look at this because I'm dying to see what's in it. I picked this up. I did not look at it. It was 50 cents. Okay, you guys, if you know, right? And there's all these little, somebody already cut them out for me, which makes me really happy. Yes, I can do that. We can cover that on any of our onboardings, Veronica. Just join. Even though you've already been through onboarding, just hop on, and a lot of times we'll ask for questions, and you can just ask those questions. Yes, they're frog class. Yes. All right. So there's some of these. How many are? Oh, look. So this one says world's greatest. And look, because the other day we had the whole beaver family. We got another beaver. He's holding ice cream. He says smile. And this one is huggable. There, you kind of can't see it. There you go. So there's some huggables. Ooh, look at this one. This one's fun. Okay, those are all the same. Did I already show you Superstar? There's Superstar. I just think these. And somebody already cut them out. Okay, this one you can't see. It's a little bit smooshed. Little raccoon. He's been sewn together up there. Something must have happened. He's a wild and crazy guy. You did get a Shirt Tails lunchbox. See in a little bit. These were in here. You gotta be kidding. There's a whole stack. All right, so those are the same. Finally, something that's Holly Hobby that will actually fit in my journal. And Carol's journal. We may have to do these together, Carol. So sometimes it is true that like if you put it out in the universe and you're like, I cannot find any Holly Hobby stuff, and I never can. Like in the last 2 months, I have found a lot of things. Let's just see if there's any. Some of them are really big, and I did get a couple other things I think that are in. This is interesting. My crayons, my tooth, my candy. What do you think they use this for? And then that's red, and there's one that's orange. 2 oranges and my crayons, my tooth, my candy. Maybe for like a little quiet book, perhaps. More strawberries. And some pockets. Hello, 1970s. Well, that was, I thought I was just getting shirt tail stuff. Winning. Now, I was like, should I buy this? But I did. So I'm going to teach you how to make stuffed seashells. Scoop up a shovel full of sand that has just been licked by a wave. Pack this into the tiniest seashells you can find. Sprinkle these with a pinch of dry sparkling and serve. Do you want to know how to make daisy dip? Pick 4 daisies, remove the stems, place each daisy in the center of a plate, and surround with 6 or more buttercups, also without their stems. We call those dandelions. Well, maybe they're talking about buttercups and flowers. Suggest to your doll and her 3 guests that they will pull off 1 petal at a time, dipping in buttercup before eating. Isn't this the cutest? I think this needs to be a journal, just like it is. And then I paid way too much money for this, but once again, it's travel stuff. And so there's Sarasota, Florida, Silver. Look at her. Whoa, she's got her beach ball and everything. So this is all Florida vacations. Parrot Jungle, I think that's still there. In fact, I know it is. The Wax Museum. Oh, dirt kitchens are so fun. Yeah, probably not. However, it would be fun. I should make some copies of this for you, and then you could laminate them and put them on like a jump ring, and then she'd have her recipe book. That would be fun. So some of these are repeats, but yeah. But I thought it was cute that it came in its little thing. So, ugh. Ouch. Not ouch. Yeah. All right, let me see what else I got in here. I want to show you those other, there's a few more milk pogs, but I also picked up, I want to show you the ones that are like, here's one that's silver and it's whipping cream, but it's really paper. Isn't that cute? And then I picked up to make dangles out of the old, there's a knee-high soda, there's an orange drink, and they all have cork in the back of them, so they probably used them for something else. Lemonade, there's 4 of them. I don't know where the other one's at. Is there anything else in here? Oh, I bought these. I don't even know what it is. There wasn't oh, these are cool. There wasn't tons of paper. Do you guys remember? I don't know what these are. I have to look at these. Do you remember when I bought the really, maybe Carol had some too. They're really thin brochures, and they were from, I think, the 40s. And they had beautiful image. They were kind of slick, but they weren't, I can't remember the name of them. Shoot. But they're beautiful images in them. And I've used a couple of them. And so at one of the shops, and they did have pretty good prices on most things, but they had a whole stack of them. And I was thinking, well, if they're like a whole stack. I mean, like at least 20 or more. And I picked like, I think 15 that I liked. They had the baby ones, they had the fashion ones, and then they had like the embroidery. Shoot, I wish I could remember the name. And the girl couldn't get a hold of the owner. So I said, just let me know. And unfortunately, she wanted like $2 a piece for them. And I was like, that's great. I mean, for a collector, they would be fabulous. But I couldn't, I mean, for resale, it just didn't work. But I don't know. Maybe I'll go back. I did get, these are all coming to live sales, and I won't bore you with all the details, but it's all doilies. I will show you my favorite one that I think is, they do smell very vintage, by the way. Now, I'm not so sure, but this type of, oh, what do you call this? Fabric. Oh my gosh, my husband, maybe he really did go swimming. He said he was going to go swimming. He's walking with his no shirt on. Did you go swimming? Yeah. Oh my heavens. Looking good there. Thanks, baby. Pretty soon he'll be walking behind with no shirt, like showing us his muscles. We wouldn't put you through that, I'm sure. But these also, they used to put them on, this is oval, but what do you call it? Tapestry on like footstools. Like I have a couple footstools. Yeah, it's more like tapestry. Let me show you close up. All the rest of them are doilies. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, it's cool. That was my favorite one out of all those. Oh, and then speaking of Kewpies, I got the Kewpie primer. Different sale. But it's got, now I feel like this is a reproduction. Let's see. Look at this. Cute. This book is our version of the antique. Yeah. So this is from 1980. But they've reproduced it. Also vintage smelling. I did get an entire tote. What size tote are these? You know, the ones that are like that deep and long, full of music. Sheet music, but I did get that because I think that cover is awesome. And this is also music. This was from the Doll Collector's House. This is from 1935. The front cover is off of it. I won't go through it, but that one that I just showed you, Veronica, would be really cool to frame. I think it would be awesome. And you know, I had to pick up those. They were just hanging around. I'm putting all the smalls in there. At the sale where the gentleman was selling his mother's things, I got the dictionary. I got a big stack of, on the Maker's Market, if you guys need old maps, vintage maps, I have tons of those. And I think Carol also has, we have travel related things by state. But I picked up these anyway. I can't leave them behind because I love them. I got some the almanacs. Now I'm pretty sure these are like reproduction ones. 1868, 1866, 1867. And then I didn't know I got this, but Abe Lincoln. All right. I got to show you two things. Yes. See, I knew Carol did too. All right. I have not told you guys this, but I'm putting my ISO, my in search of. Now, these aren't terribly, terribly old, but I want a display in my basement, in my family room, of nasty old paintbrushes like this. Guess how many I have in my collection? 2. These. So, the grungier, the better, the more paint all over them. So if you see them, if you would pick them up for me, I would appreciate it. And I will pay you for them. I won't go through all of the, let me see if there's wait, there was one thing. Hang on. There's one thing I got to show you. Yes. From the, well, there's more than one thing, but important things. There's a few things I wanted to show you from the thrift shop. One is that tune in on Thursday because I did get some rolls of vintage, some are borders, vintage wallpaper, but I did get one big one with like yellow butterfly, very 70s, 60s, 70s. So I'm going to sell that in big, so everybody can have some. But I did get, that's right, nasty paintbrushes. Search through your basements if you have. These were on the wall. You see that? 50 cents. Now, again, they're huge. But this one, I mean, this one for sure could go on a journal cover. And they're decoupage pieces. I almost fell over. Like, just like on when I found the book, because I never find any Holly Hobby stuff. And here we go again. I just found it. Did you put your shirt back on? Oh, he decided.
I didn't want to make it into
you didn't want me to get canceled.
I didn't want it to be an OnlyFans site.
They demonetized me for half naked middle-aged men. All right, last thing, and I haven't looked in this except to peek, but I want to show you. Dave. Everybody says hi.
Hi.
All right, let me show you. I just picked this up. This was at the gentleman who was cleaning out. Okay, so that's all I saw. And I haven't looked at anything else. But besides vintage wallpaper, vintage wrapping paper is my second favorite. So we're going to see what's in here, hopefully. Let me put these nasty paintbrushes out of the way. Okay. So you never know what you get in here. Okay, so there's this one and then this one. Let's see if there's any other ones inside of it to bring us joy. Oh, wait, that's the same one. Feels like there's a lot. Okay, that's all the same. So there's just those 2 patterns. I mean, come on.
Come on, Ruby.
Ruby's crying. She wants to go back out. Oh, look, there's more in here. Hang on. Now, I'm not sure what era this is from. Maybe something will give me a date. Skating today. But yeah, apparently these have never been used. You're making a lot of noise in there. Oh my goodness. Oh, and of course there's only one tiny sheet. Yes. Hi, Steelbird. Oh, there's some stamps. Oh, you guys, look at this. This is like tissue. Gorgeous. And, ooh. Look at that. You can see through it. That's awesome. And something on the bottom. Ooh, this is interesting, you guys. Look at this. It's really heavy. You see the back of it? Can you hear that? Hi, Lizzie. Is it upside down? I don't know. That's interesting. Pretty exciting. I do have a ton of, I listed that because we did our Christmas in July sale. And if you guys want vintage Christmas wrapping paper, I have a lot. Well, I think I still have plenty left. I got a huge box of it and I love it. Let's see, is there anything else that I want to show you? Oh, I got another one of these. I love these. I'm going to check my stash because I have one of these. I don't know if it's the same one or a different era. I think mine's in a little bit better shape, but if it's the same year, it would be nice to have one I could cut out of and use the other one. Otherwise, it will come to a live sale. And I found another, and I don't think I had this one. I started reading it. I read all of these, but I'm keeping these for my future grandchildren because I just think they're neat, and they're by Madonna. And I don't know if I have all of them yet or not, but I would like to get duplicates so that I can, and Carol sent me one as well. So I had 2 of that one. So now I can use one to make a journal out of that one. But I get pretty excited when I find those things. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that you guys would just be dying to see. Everything was so... Oh, this I think is coming... sale here shortly. We still haven't picked the date, but let me show you a couple things. Well, one of my I did mention this on my live sale. The next one I'm going to show you, but this I think is so cool. And if I were, which I have said, I have thought about doing an owl journal. I'm trying to get to a good page but if I were to do an owl journal, I think this would be the one I did. It's not old. It's just cute. It's all these little stuffed felt animals. And in the back, it says owl know-how. I just saw that. And an owl pattern. And it's in there. So wouldn't that be a cute journal? But here's the one. You all know that I have been collecting squirrel items so that I can make a squirrel journal for a very long time. Well, now I have enough to make probably 3 or 4. But I've been trying to decide because I'm like, that's one I'm going to keep for myself. This was from the Crowded Closet, which this is I got this on my way here. Look. Could this be any more perfect? Art, Bob Ross, and squirrels. Bob Ross and Peapod the squirrel. Here it is. This is what I'm going to make for myself. And so we're going to do this one start to finish. It's going to be, and I'm going to also do a bolo book because whether you guys think so or not, I think it is a bolo. So I'm excited. Yes. Let's see. I don't think I have, I have lots of other things I could show you, but, oh, this is interesting. This is, where did I get this? This was on my drive here. Okay. This is a Hindi Bible. Now, I have some Arabic. I have some, other languages with this, they're similar, but no Hindi. And I just think this is gorgeous. I think it's upside down. No, it wasn't. There's even pictures in the back of it. This is the same place that I got the Jepson manuals. Which on my way home, I'm going to go back. So if anybody else wants one of those, I will pick them up if they still have them. But I'm not sure. But I think that's about it. We had a pretty good run. I also have all the things that have not been shown that will be on the live um, on Thursday. And between now and Thursday, if I get my ducks in a row, I will be doing the let's see, what did I do last time? Did I do Whitman last time? So this time I'm going to do the oh, for the love of Pete, help me out, Carol, somebody, not Whitman. The other books, the other children's books, and then we're going to do the little golden book sale. So if you are a seller on either RHH, Restoration Harmony Home, or on the Makers Market, look for information when we're going to do those. And if you are interested in joining the book sale, whether you're doing little golden books or whatever kind of books that you want, Ram McNally, thank you. Junior Elf books. Jiminy Christmas. See, y'all know what I tell you I'm going to do, and I don't even remember. I'm so sorry. So I think that's it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to pack up all my breakables and put them safely into my, well, I'm going to put them in my car until tomorrow, and then I will take photos of everything. But it is, I think, the Kansas City Chiefs are playing. The Vikings played. I don't know if they won or not. It's on the TV back there, but I can't hear it. And they played Detroit, which is, I'm a huge Vikings fan. But last year during the playoffs, I was rooting for Detroit because they really needed to win, in my opinion. They deserved it, but we'll see. We'll see who wins. If you're a football fan, if you're rooting for anybody, who are you rooting for today? I think Kansas City played San Francisco. Well, thank y'all for joining. And like I said, please do me a favor. If you haven't already, hop over, join Restoration Harmony Home. You just search in the search bar for Restoration Harmony Home. Join both. And if you feel like you have things that you want to sell, and whether you've done it a lot or whether you've never done it or whether you sell on other platforms, it doesn't matter. Just know that I will support you in whatever way I can. Plus, we have a really good time. And I appreciate all of your knowledge and all that you provide to me as well. And it means a lot for you guys, to me, that you guys are all here. So go Chiefs. I'm with you, Terry. I'm with you. All right, friends. Well, until next time, remember to take time to just be, and I will see you all soon. Hopefully, watch, because I will probably post tomorrow morning when I'm going to go live. It will be either Tuesday or Wednesday for my book sale. All right. Hugs, everybody. Take care.